Hi guys! Welcome to Nina Zoe's book club! Don't feel discouraged if you used to read a lot and then you suddenly ended up in a reading slump, because the exact same thing happened to me. But this summer I picked up reading again! Woo! Clap, clap, clap! I love reading, okay? And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys everything I've read from when I was a kid to now, okay? So how about we just dive into it, okay? Let's start with my childhood favorites, okay? Okay, let's talk about childhood favorites. So, when I was young, I was in love with Roald Dahl. This is a classic, okay? He is a Norwegian guy or author, but he moved to the US at a young age. UK. Did he move to the US?
UK.
I loved reading his stories before going to bed, okay? This was not very long ago. It was like when I was 8, maybe.
That's long ago.
I used to read this with my brother many times. My mom used to read it for us.
Yeah.
Loved Robin. This is a classic in like the UK, like that area. Gutta i Huset. This book is a classic, and I remember reading it so much. Most of these books that I own, like the books that I'm showing from my childhood, I've reread them at least one time. Tom Gates, okay? Tom Gates is a top author in my opinion, okay? And let me tell you why. These books they're so good. They're so easy to get into, okay? So if you want to get into some literary fiction, like diary writing, get into these Tom Gates book, okay? It doesn't matter if you're old or young. These books will make you love them. I wrote 1,000
Book reviews?
Yeah, I wrote 1,000 book reports in school about these books, okay? 10 out of 10. Don't play. Now, as I matured a bit, I started getting into dork diaries. Okay? Love these books. In Norwegian, they're called Dustedagbok. Love them. I think I've read the whole series, okay? The series are on the back. These two are different series, though. By this, like, in the same universe, if you understand. Love these books. These are also literary fiction, just like the Tom Gates books, okay?
And do you know what books those are based off of?
Diaries.
Diary of the
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've actually read those books. I just don't have them because I used to read them from the library, okay? And, of course, I couldn't find the first book in the series, but I have the rest, okay? The Harry Potter series! I'm like, they're so heavy. These books changed my life, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. This one, this came out in like 2019. I read it when it came out. It's super easy to read because it is written like a drama. See, it's a manuscript, okay? So it's not actually a book, but it's still really nice, okay? This one. People in my class still look back at stories when I used to come to school with my red backpack, and every morning I would go out of my backpack, slap it on the table and open it and start reading, okay? I used to do that every morning.
You read it in class?
I read it in class and at home, okay? Favorite book ever. You can see it's been loved. You can tell it's been loved, okay? And these books I recommend because they are for the imaginative souls, okay? They're filled with illustrations, which is what makes it so interesting and fun to read, okay? And then the three-year, again, amazing. Such a nice aesthetic, okay? It looks like a huge history book. Again, incredibly nice illustrations in it. Just look at that. Look at that rat. Lion. Beautiful, okay? I recommend these books to everyone who likes Harry Potter, okay? I think I actually have read the whole series. I just don't have the books because, as said, I borrow from the library. Norwegian libraries are really good. And then, okay, now we're getting into, like, self-improvement books. I have read very little of these two because they're my mom's books. All of these are my mom's books, these three. But they are very good, and they're good for self-improvement, okay? This book is by an amazing African author called
Chimamanda.
I don't know if I can Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, okay? This book is about her childhood, okay? Or not like her childhood, but it's about like the way someone grew up in Africa. I'm not gonna spoil it because it is and I would love to read more African books, okay? I watch a lot of African American book content creators and they recommend a lot, but I need you guys' help, okay? Because I don't know I don't know what to choose, okay? I need your help. Now I'm getting into like the newer books like from the summer, okay? First, I'm just gonna say the first book of the summer that I read, I borrowed it from the library. So I'm gonna go into my notes app and I'm gonna show you guys my list, okay? I have a list where I show all the books I've read and I have statuses, okay? Here you can see it. Sunrise on the Reaping. Suzanne Collins' newest drop in The Hunger Games, okay? Read, that's the first book I read this summer. And here you can see all the books. And I have marked them. See? Beautiful, right? So, let's talk about my favorite series ever. The Hunger Games. Or just dystopian, okay? Anything dystopian, I will eat up, okay? Eat. So, The Hunger Games, as any normal teenage girl, I don't know a single teenage girl who hasn't gone through the Hunger Games phase. Like, don't play about the Hunger Games. Love the Hunger Games. The premise, the plot, everything. I will never not recommend this book series to anyone, okay? Next, Red Rising, which is also in the dystopian world, okay?
Genre.
Dystopian genre. This book, as you can see, I'm like halfway through. I took a break from the book because I like dystopian, but I've never read something so dystopian and so heavy and sad like this. This is heavy, okay? Like, it makes your heart heavy. So I had to take a little break from it, but it's a really good book, okay? It's good for the imaginative people, right? Really nice. All right, so I'm gonna get into like summer books. I read these books in the summer, but these are like the lighter reads I've had. Like, I would recommend these to you, which is Emily Henry, which is infamous for her summer books. I read Book Lovers. And then The 7-Year Slip. Oh my lord, I don't even know what to tell you. It's a perfect romance mixed with like slight fantasy elements, and this book is so amazing if you have a hard time dealing with grief, because this book, it tells you how hard and difficult grief can be. I've seen grief in my mom, and this book has grief in a mother figure, and it really made me think of my mother because it's so grief heavy, and I love this book, and I will never stop recommending this book, okay? Oh. The Cruel Prince. I went to my school library and borrowed Wicked King. This is basically just a political fantasy book. Okay? It is so political, I don't know what to tell you. It's very political. So I read it for the subplot, but the political stuff was actually pretty good. Great, alright? It's so good. Yeah, so if you like political fantasy, read this. Read that. Next is Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing, I got the 2 first books in the series. There's one more, Onyx Storm, and then a new one is coming out in 2026, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think I'm gonna keep reading this series after the second book. I don't know, I haven't read this yet, but I have read the first book, heavily annotated too. This book, it's very like concentrated on family. It's like okay, so for the people who haven't read this, it is a fantasy book with dragons and stuff. It's so cool, and it focuses a lot on people who have family problems, and like magic schools, and yeah, people who struggle with family problems, and it's really good. Okay, really nice, and it does have a subplot of romance. I like reading romance, like just a subplot in, like, for example, this one. This one has a subplot, but this is just political fantasy, if you understand what I mean. Next, now we're going to get into books that I have read this summer and that are on my fall TBR. So we have the ACOTAR series. This is my favorite. I mean, it's one of my favorites, okay? I love the ACOTAR series, okay? The beautiful neon books. So this fall, I'm thinking of reading these 3 last books, okay? So the purple, the blue, and the orange. These books are incredibly long, okay? Incredibly long. But I have read this, which is pretty thick, so I'm excited. Amazing plot too, love it. Next, I am also currently on the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I don't have the second book in the series, so I am reading it on a PDF on Google. Okay, I'm currently on night 1 of Caraval. So, books are so great. It is like a circus mystery. It's a mystery, okay? It's a mystery book. Really good. Mystery fantasy. And next, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I haven't gotten to read this yet, but it is on my fall TBR, and I'm so excited to get into this book. It's in the same universe as Caraval, so yeah. And I also do read a lot on iPad. I don't have a Kindle, but...
You can't always get the physical books.
No, because it's expensive.
Okay.
Buy books. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Please make sure to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and like this video, and comment your favorite book. And if you don't read, comment what used to be your favorite book, what you want to read, and why you want to read, okay? Get into it, okay? Join Nina Zoe's book club, okay?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Now, this isn't my own channel, this is a family channel, so my mom and my brother also post. So, please subscribe and get into the channel. See if you like anything here, okay?
Okay.
And comment, last but not least, you have to comment.
Yeah.
Do you want to see booktube content? Because I love books.
Okay.
So, alright guys, don't feel discouraged. Get into the reading, okay?
And now you can also read 1,200 pages worth of books.
Just get into the reading. Okay?
Okay.
Autumn break is coming. Just read. Pick up a book. You can do it. You can do it, sweetie. You can do it.
Bye.
Bye.
Cuidado!